Hello everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day. We're going to take a little look here at Kadena, which I haven't covered that in a little while, of course, just based on the fact that I had a low volume of requests, but it does look like it's broken free from its descending type of pattern, and we should expect some really good stuff here from Kadena. So moving forward, if you know, I'm not a financial advisor. I just hope that you can learn something here today. I've been trading for over 15 years. My goal is to help you become a better trader, plain and simple. I've got a website specifically designed for that purpose, though. To keep that in mind, I've got a trading academy, as well as signals that I send out for all of my community members, and we have weekly roundtable discussions, open community. It's an awesome experience. Be sure to check that out, of course. Now, taking a look here at Kadena, what we want to acknowledge is a couple things. We're seeing this happen a lot with other coins, whereas the price action is getting rejected by the 50-day SMA. Now, obviously, it's getting rejected just based on the fact that it's up, what is it, a total of 15% of the day, right? So anytime you have that kind of increase in only a 2-hour time frame, you're going to expect some kind of pullback. It should pull back a little bit, but we may not expect it to pull back a lot. And I'll explain what I mean by that. But here is the 50-day SMA. Price got rejected out by that initially. We could very well break above that. But until we do, we can't consider Kadena to be like completely free and clear yet. We're also getting rejected by 50 on the RSI, which is essentially synonymous with 7.11 cents. So $7.11 is effectively the resistance level for Kadena right now. MACD convergence, of course, we're getting that a lot on other charts. So just keep in mind that there is potential for the price to continue to push upwards from here, pending Bitcoin doesn't do anything stupid, and we get a good close above, just say at least 40,500 for Bitcoin. That's right where the 50-day SMA is trending. It's an extremely important point of contention that we need to pass and break above. Okay? So if we can break above that, we'll be looking very good here for Kadena, and a continuation to the upside is very likely. But if you can see here, this is, again, celebrate the small stuff. We are making higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so this is very good stuff. We're just stepping it up, and the important thing here is that we're making higher highs. And the higher lows are both extremely important in both senses. So again, all good stuff, pending the fact that we're not up over the 50-day SMA just yet. Looking at the 4-hour chart here, we're up over the 200-day SMA. This is extremely important. I like to see this. 200 is notoriously a strong resistance, and of course a strong support. So if you see here, it tried to break above. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost a full trading day and couldn't break above. Now we're above there, and that should be considered a support level. Okay. So very, very good stuff there in that sense. I like to see that. Furthermore, too, as well, we can see the RSI is up over 50. All good stuff there. We essentially came down to bounce off of 50 here recently, which again is right around 6.35 cents. So $6.35 is effectively the support level for Kadena at this point. So if you're going to consider taking a position, a stop loss, trailing stop loss more specifically, would be advantageous just around like 610, 612. So that way, in case the price comes down and bounce, you still stay in your trade, you don't lose out. All right, but all in all, definitely looking good here. Yeah, that's a decent amount of growth. I love to see that. Definitely looking great. Now take a look here, of course, at the Ishimoku Cloud. We're above all indications here, considering a buy signal. So all good stuff here for the cloud, looking very, very good. I like to see this, extremely important. We're also want to look at TD sequential and see we're at a 4. We see this a lot with other coins too, where we had that 2-hour strong push from Bitcoin, and of course a little bit of correction because we came outside that standard deviation, and it needs to kind of slow down and relax. It's important to see that. So just note that we are, this contraction here that we're seeing right now is extremely important. It's very normal, and it's not a bad thing at all. So all good stuff there in that sense. All in all, I don't see anything really disadvantageous here, minus the 50-day SMA on the the 1-day chart. So ultimately, I would say that Kadena has tremendous potential here, and the fact that we're in this position right now is excellent. We've kind of broken this descending type of pattern as well. If you can kind of see that. That is extremely important as well. So we broke through it 2 days ago, came down to bounce off of it, and now it's continuing upwards. So the likelihood of Kadena going up from here is very high. I think it's very unlikely we're going to see a massive correction. Again, pending Bitcoin doesn't do anything crazy and break below 40,000. If we get a break below 40,000 for Bitcoin, we can expect a lot of altcoins like these to go ahead and make a correction as well. Just kind of par for the course. Some of the other exceptions, of course, the Lunas out there, etc., they're all doing very, very well. And those doesn't even matter what Bitcoin does, honestly. But for Kadena, it hasn't truly broken free from Bitcoin, but it will if we get more consolidation, more sideways action from Bitcoin. And I think we're trending towards that right now. So all good stuff here for Kadena. I'm excited. I think this is going to be a good one. I think it's definitely going to continue back up. Oh, one last thing to kind of note too. Let's take a quick look at the volume. you can see the most amount of volume is just below the price point right now. So even with all the craziness happened recently, it was unwilling to break below that previous support level, right around 5.9 cents. Yes, it did close a few days below that, but we've been back up above for the last month. That's extremely important. Okay. So I love what I see here for Kadena. This is definitely looking like it's ready to take off and planning to move forward. So all good stuff. I would recommend considering adding to your position if you have one already. Higher highs and higher lows on the 1 day is extremely important. Breaking that ascending wedge pattern. All we got to do is close above 711 and we'll be in really good shape. All right, looking forward to seeing you on the next video. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks again for your time. If you're not currently a community member, CryptoCache.tech is the website. I do send out, again, signals, trade signals, as well as Trading Academy to help you become a better trader. Looking forward to getting to know you better. Thanks again for your time. We'll see you in the next one.